And hey guys, and welcome. Tonight we're over here at the Art of Animation Resort. So as you guys can tell, it's a little darker out there, and we're trying to get over here tonight just so we can film this one in the dark. A little bit different than usual. Now as you guys get down to where you guys are going to pull in with the buses and the valet service and all that stuff, this is where you guys are going to come in to check in. So if you guys are just getting over here, you go through the gate, you park your car, or you come in with a drop off from like a taxi, an Uber, or a bus over in that direction. You're gonna walk over here and you're gonna walk right into these doors, and it's gonna take you right over into check-in, guys. A little look around on the outside. You can see on the outside it's not as glamorous on the far buildings there as it is on the front of the building, and there's a reason for that. We'll get to that in a little while, but right now let's head on in the buildings today. And as you guys walk through the door, the first thing you're greeted with, a lot of artwork on the wall. You can see all kinds of pictures, all kinds of different movies and stuff like that, from Finding Nemo, the Cars, and this resort is actually themed around the 4 movies. So this is the main check-in when you guys are walking in. I don't know why this area here is actually as long as it is when all the checkout counters are down on the other end, but it seems like a very big space, and they don't really need it. They don't really have ample chairs in here, but maybe in the future they'll do something. But there's a look at some of the artwork up there, the original sketches of the different movies, from Cars to Finding Nemo. You got Sally up there. You got the tractor from Cars there. You got Doc Hudson up there. So you see all the artwork, and as you're going down, it looks like actually this cool thing that you'd see in the bottom of the ocean. This is where Nemo lived. It looks like one of them to the left. For some reason, I just always see that when I walk in here. But that's your check-in on the left-hand side. As you guys keep going through, you can see in like the far distance there, the ink and paint shop. Now that shop is actually going to take you right on through to the restaurant in there, which is actually like a big cafeteria. You can see the big light up on the ceiling. Now if you look up at the lights, it's actually a whole bunch of sketches with the lights behind it, so it actually lights up, so it's kind of cool. You see all the sketches up there, and there's some more artwork around the cells around the outside of the ink and paint there. So that's all cells from the different movies. And there's a look at some of the artwork up there, and it's actually little light bulbs. And there's the doors right there that are going to take you right out to the pool. So if you guys are heading out to the pool, you're going to go out that way. But right now we're going to go into the ink and paint shop there. Another look outside. Look around. That's their arcade over there. And this is the check-in once again. The Disney Vacation Club desk. That's going to take you right out front there if you guys want to go out front. And here's the ink and paint store. Now, if you guys want to see this actual shop, just the shop, go into our CountryBearTours.com website and just click on Resorts, Art of Animation, and it's going to take you in there. You'll see a whole bunch of these posted. We've shot these before. We've shot it recently. So get in there, take a look at that. And also, guys, be on the lookout. We're running a giveaway right now. That Star Wars Stormtrooper hat. I hate to see you guys miss out on that. Go in, subscribe to the channel, and you're automatically enrolled to win. So hopefully your number will be chosen. There's some look around the outside. So this is where you guys are going to come in right now, and this is where you're going to eat your food. You're coming in here, it's like their big cafeteria, and they've got all the artwork around the outside of the Cars, the movie. So you can see that in the distance there. And up here is where you guys are going to go and get your food. So they've got the sit-down areas all in this space here, and it actually goes past the food court here, where you're going to go in and pay for your food and get your food, and it actually goes up past that. But right in here is where you guys are going to come in and get your food. So we're going to walk in here real quick, give you guys a little bit of look around. See what it looks like. This is just a basic walkthrough of what you guys are going to see when you come in here. It's a little bit different than the All-Star Resorts, but probably the most similar. You got all the different lines. They'll have all the TV screens up above. I just want to get these desserts on before we walk away. This is what they're offering right now. There's some of the pastries and some of the stuff that you can get, the specialties. It's kind of cool. The Little Mermaid cupcake. We did a review of one of them. Yeah. There's Morgan there, cutting by. This is where you guys are going to pay for your food. And over to the right there, now heading straight is where you guys are going to head out back to the pool. And this is another look at the cafeteria looking around here. It's where you're going to get your drinks, your foods, and stuff like that. You can walk back out that way, head back out into the resort again. Or you can head around out back. Right here is where you're going to get your drinks and stuff, your condiments. And we're going to head right out. We're going to follow that little cart right there. And we're going to head on outside. Got the tables and stuff like that all over the place. The artwork in here is really cool. This is one of our places that we like to come over and eat a lot at just because of the way it's themed. And they always got the Cars music playing. Life is a Highway. And then you guys are going to walk right out back. And once you guys get out back, this is what it's going to look like behind the resort. Now you can see it's all painted up. It's all pretty colors out here. You've got the pool right over here. We're going to head over in that direction. And this here is probably one of the nicest pools that you have on property for kids. It's decorated perfectly. You've got a lot going out there. If you guys are looking for this is actually the big blue pool. And you guys can go into, once again, the countrybeartours.com, go into the resorts page, hit Art of Animation, it'll show you the pool, or you can just go to our pools tab, it'll take you to the pool. This is another look at the back of Animation Hall, so that's gonna walk you right on into the resort, or we're gonna walk right on around past the pool. So any of these, when you go to the Pop Century or the Art of Animation, when you walk straight out the back, you're greeted with the pool. And over on the right here, you've got their wet bar. So this is the drop-off, just like in the movie. And as you guys can tell right here, this is not the Cars section. This is the Finding Nemo section. So that's the drop-off with all the fish. And on the back of that building actually has all the fish that point all over the place. But right now we're heading in the direction of the Cars section. So this resort is broken into 4 different sections. And right now we're heading over to the Cars section. And actually, I was just over here not that long ago. I did just the Cars section. We had somebody that wanted us to get over here and just shoot the Cars section for them, so we did. And we're back over again, so today we're actually shooting the entire resort. I wanted to get it just before it got dark out. A little different. We're usually over here early in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, but right now I want to get it when the lights are coming on and stuff. So here's the Radiator Springs, Ornament Valley. You've got the seagulls up on top. Every half hour, you're going to hear them bad boys going, mine, 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 mine. And they're pretty loud, so you'll hear them. But we're going to make our way right on down through the center there of Radiator Springs, or the Ornament Valley section there. And you can see this is a little area where you guys can come in and you guys can just hang out and stuff like that. I don't know if they still call it cornhole, but that's a game of the tossing the little bags right there into the little, right now they got it decked out for Halloween, 31 nights of Halloween, but it's a cornhole game. So you're gonna throw the little bean bags in there. It could be a beanbag toss, I don't know what they're calling it here. And in the distance there, you can see Doc Hudson. You see the sheriff over here. And these guys are cool because at nighttime they're actually gonna light up, their lights light up. I wish they'd get the voices working on them where they're kind of like interactive. Maybe in the future they will, and the eyeballs looking around. But this is what you're greeted with. It's just like you're on the set of the movie Cars. So you're walking in, you've got the desert surrounding you, you got the buildings. Now these are a basic value resort to stay at. It's just a little hotel really. But they've got it painted up so it looks like you're actually in Radiator Springs. You can see in the background there, that's going to be all the mesas and the buttes. And that's of actually Radiator Springs. You can see Mater off to the right, his tow truck there. That's his section. You've got Ramon and Flo up here. And recently they just redid most of these cars. And you can see the Cozy Cone there, that's Sally's Cozy Cone, but Sally's nowhere to be seen. Just Ramon and Flo. And this is a beautiful car. I don't know what kind of car it is, but I'd love to have that car. And we're gonna make our way right down towards the Cozy Cone tonight. Now usually I just go around and I don't actually shoot the cozy cone. I usually get the pool from behind because this is actually just, you can go in and change its bathrooms and stuff like that. But it looks like it's set up like a little motel right here where you're gonna walk in and get your room. And they've got the cones are part of everything here. You got your postcards, want to get up here and show you that. And we're going to make our way down to center here. And like I said, it's just a hallway. You can go in, bathrooms, you can change in there, and then it's going to take you right out the back to the pool. And this is the Cozy Cone Pool. And once again, there are several different pools on this property. As you get into different sections, they each have their own pool. The only one that doesn't have it's the Lion King section. They don't have their own pool. Here's a look at the pool back here. And now we've made our way back out front to Ramon and Flo, the back of the Cozy Cone Motel sign. And now we're gonna make our way around this resort back here. So it's not very big. It's like a big loop and then it's gonna come right on back out and around. The Casa della Tires. Now the interesting thing right now is that's not Luigi covered up right there. So if you guys know anything about that car right there covered up, put it in the comments down below. I'm kind of interested. We were walking down and it kept catching my eye like, what is that? So I don't know if they're adding something new or they're kind of just throwing you off while they're redoing Luigi there. But this is coming around the side. Now remember the pool's in the middle, so we're doing a big loop here. And then we're gonna come right out back and head back towards the main building. And you can see all the cones and stuff right there. So we're actually just gonna make our way around. There's the pool again. Now that was, we shot looking straight through the back of the Cozy Cone Motel. This is around the back side. And you guys can see in the different distance, you got Fillmore there. And we're gonna get down to him in a minute. This is one section I like to walk nice and slow because there's a lot to see. If you don't really pay attention, you'll miss some of the little details. And as you can see, the lights are all starting to kick on just as we were hoping it would. And we're gonna come on down. You got Fillmore's right there, the nice sign up above. The organic fuel, man. Now we're making our way around and you didn't see Sally over there because she's back here with Lightning McQueen. And there's a rear look at the pool with the lights on, how it's starting to get dark out here. You got the car lights on. Now remember, Lightning McQueen doesn't have lights. That's why Sally calls them stickers. And they're back here. And we're making our way over to Sarge's right there. Now you're not seeing Sarge, but he's tucked off to the right there. I don't know if you can see his eyes right there, but we're gonna be around there in a couple of seconds. There's his sign up there. And all these lights are now starting to come on. They're getting a little bit brighter, so that's cool. Hopefully we get to see some of these things lit up. His lights are all lit up, so that's kind of cool. And once again, it'd be really awesome if their eyes moved around and they talked. But at least his headlights turn on. And there's his sign. His sign is turned on. And then you've got the Wheelwell Hotel. And we're gonna make our way around once again. We're heading right up. If you guys can see in the distance, you've got the Mater up there. Now he's gonna mark the end of where we're walking around in this big loop, and then it's gonna take us back out to Ramon and Flo, and then back out to Doc Hudson and the sheriff. But we're heading on down. I'm gonna see if I can get into one of these buildings here. And actually, maybe we'll probably just stay outside here. You know what? I'll take you guys in. When we get down to the Lion King section, I'll bring you in down there. If you guys want to see what it looks like on the inside of here, I just got done posting the cars section. Go into the countrybeartours.com, go to the resorts tab, hit on the art of animation, and then hit the cars section. You'll see it. I've got that posted in there. But we're gonna stay out here tonight. I'm gonna make my way down. I don't want it to get too late and then miss out on the other end. So we'll try to take you in down near the Lion King section. But here's a look at his little area there. It's kind of like just hallways, lots of rooms like everything else. And we're gonna head back out to the loop here and try to make our way down. It is starting to get a little bit darker. The lights are coming on. So I wanna try to get this resort in before the video starts getting too dark. There's the back of Ramon right there. Now, if you guys remember when we made the journey down, his lights were off, now they're on. And we're almost out of the car section. So it's not a bad little loop. It's a nice little walk around. And if you guys are over here in this resort, at least if you're not and you want to visit, at least make the walk around here. It's really worth walking around. Here's the back of Flo. Just a beautiful, classy car. Showgirl. And there's the front of Ramon there with the lights on. And there's Flo's lights. Those lights really flow with their lines. Now that's just bad. Yep, Morgan's just shaking his head on that one. And then we got, as you guys can see, making our way up to him, you've got the Doc Hudson on the left and Sheriff on the right. And then you've got these little rusty signs all the way along the trail here. They stop as you get down near Sally's. And we'll look back one more time before we head out of this section. There's Morgan again making his debut. He's quiet tonight. Maybe we'll get him to open up on the other end. And there's one last look at Sheriff before we get out of here, guys. In Doc Hudson with the lights on. And there's your birds. So we've just gone by the seagulls that we just saw, and now we're over at the pool again. We're at the back of the pool. Here's the directory. And anytime you guys, once again, come to any of these resorts, these directory things are going to be all over. And by the way, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, now would be a good time. I would definitely subscribe to the Country Bear Tours. Give us a like on the video, share it out, and keep your eyes open for our giveaway. We're giving away a Stormtrooper hat. It's a free Stormtrooper hat if you guys win the giveaway. It's an authentic Walt Disney World brand new baseball hat. Don't miss out. You'll see it if you go to our channel. You'll see it if you go to our website.
And as he said, don't miss out on this giveaway. It really is an opportunity.
As Morgan said, it is an opportunity, guys. Don't miss out on that. And we're making our way back right now along the back of the actual resort. We're going to head on over to the Lion King section right now. And these are the lights that light the way. And I'm hoping this video comes out good because I'm seeing like a glare in my camera here. So it's almost like the lights are all fuzzy, but hopefully it comes out. I don't know if it's a little hazy tonight, but there's your seagulls up there, guys. You always listen for them because they always make the noise. When you're trying to film them, you'll get there. I think it's every half hour. I always manage to get there 29 minutes of. And just as I decide to walk away, they mess up my film and they start making the mine thing. And now we're on our way once again back to the Lion King section.
Okay.
So anytime you guys are walking along, just always pay attention to the little signs that are all over the place. There you go with the birds. And just keep walking along.
did.
Yeah, anytime you're walking along, these guys are always going to make that noise when you're least expecting it, and you're not going to have it on film. I think I got one video where it's actually on there where they're making a noise. But as you go past that whole section there, you're going to come down into the Lion King section, and then you've got one more section after that, but we'll get to that in a minute. And there's a directory right here. So this is going to show you where you're at. Now, if you guys keep going straight, you're going to go through the Lion King. Off to the right of where we are, that whole side over there is going to take you over to the Skyliner. But right now, as you can see, that's Rafiki. He's giving you the welcome into this section so you know what section of this movie you're in. Once again, buildings the same as the cars section. Big rectangular hotel rooms painted up on the outside. Little bit of aesthetics on the building, nothing special, but the way they did it, it just looks really cool. We're gonna head on down a little bit more, and then I'm gonna turn the camera around for you. It's just a really nicely done section with the paint. It doesn't have to be spectacular, because look at the buildings. It's just incredible. Then you look around, who do you see? You got Simba over there. You got some trees, you've got the giraffe there. You got the antelope running. And the shrubbery just fits perfectly into the actual resort, so it looks really cool. And if you guys can see in the distance right there, you've got Timon, Pumbaa, and you've got Simba all up on the tree, just like in the movie. And I believe that's the part where they're singing Hakuna Matata. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look like they have many worries.
That's a wonderful phrase.
And you can see in the background, that's what their little entrance looked like to get into their section. Let's see if we can get into here tonight. All right, we're gonna walk up into one. I just had to get out of the way of somebody's camera. I hate walking through people when they're videotaping. Just like I don't really like people walking in front of us because it messes up the video. But we're making our way in to give you guys a quick look. I don't want to spend too much time because we're running out of daylight here and we got a lot of ground to cover yet. But there you go. You've got the picture on the wall, just like they all have in every section, even in cars. You got Pumbaa right there. Let's get a little look at him before we walk away. And that's his picture. And now we're back outside. So we'll make our way down. So it's just a basic hotel too when you guys are in there. It's no different than the cars section, no different than the Pop Century Resort. They're just big hotels. You walk in them, it's just a big rectangular building, big hallways, lots of doors. You just pick a room that you're going into, you go into it, and pretty much you're gonna sleep in there, hang out in your room, and then you're coming out here for all the excitement. This resort here is pretty much all about the aesthetics and the looks on the outside. But they got a little playground area as you're going through the Lion King section. And as you can see, they've got the bones all over the place. And then you've got the hyenas over there. Now, if you guys know the names of the hyenas, put it in the comments down below, guys. And there's a guy right there. That's Scar. He's the bad guy in the movie. But he's getting ready to tell you goodbye because you're getting ready to head out of this section. Now, it seems like you're done with the whole resort, but actually you've got one more section to go. So we're going to make our way around the corner. You've got Zazu up here to the right.
Sorry. This way.
You just got to be careful. You don't want to bulldoze any babies over. Just watch out for the little kids while you guys are walking around with the camera, guys. A lot of the little kids want to walk around. He's doing a pretty good job too, better than I do. And there's Zazu. That's the entrance from this side going into the Lion King section. Over this way, last section, guys, we're getting ready right now to walk into the Under the Sea section. And it is getting a little darker. The camera's still holding out. And bear with us, guys. We are working to get some more cameras. Every time it seems to get one, we keep either getting the wrong one or we get the ones that overheat, and we got to take these things back. So we're looking for the right combination. The temperatures down here are getting a little hotter and the cameras don't like to film. Every time I run into a YouTuber out there, they got the same issues. Everybody's cameras are overheating. It's just really hot walking around filming for such long periods of time. But once again, the more subscribers we get, the more likes we get, the better we do. We're able to get better technology, guys. So once again, if you guys haven't already subscribed, we do recommend subscribing. And also tell your friends, tell your family. We're giving away that Stormtrooper hat. It's an authentic Walt Disney World hat. Don't miss out on the chance to get that, guys. As soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a random number picker, and according to your name in our channel with your subscribe button, we're just gonna count on down. Whoever's number comes up, they're taking home that hat, guys. We'll contact you, verify it's you, and get it out to you. If we're successful with this giveaway, our next giveaway is going to be a lightsaber, maybe more to come after that. So here we are, guys, the Little Mermaid section, the Under the Sea section. There's your big statue right there. That's Eric. And now this section, I don't know if you guys noticed it right off the bat, this one doesn't actually look like the other sections we just came from. This one's got the outside railing, so you can walk outside to your room, which is really cool, because the rest of them don't have it. Now the cool part about this right now is probably where I'd want to be out on one of them railings. If I was staying here at nighttime, I'd be out whenever I'm back at the room and I'm getting ready to go to bed or whatever. I'd have my door open. I'd be hanging out here looking down at all the cool stuff at nighttime, because these lights really enhance this resort. Even though it's getting darker right now on film, it still looks incredible, and it feels nice walking around too.
What do you need from the pool cart?
You got King Triton right there. You've got Sebastian over here. It looks like he's having a good old time. And we've got the pool over here. So this is the other and last pool on the property. You got Ursula back there, and it's sad that she just recently passed away. Well, now it's amazing that I find that if you look at Ursula and you see the actual actor that played her voice, they don't really look the same. You expect a different looking person, and she's a real tiny little lady. It's amazing. But her voice will live on forever. And now we're on our way back up through. We came out of the Under the Sea section. You can see it's right there. And we're actually going to go around. Instead of going back up through the Lion King section, we're going to make our way around to the left on the outside, heading over towards Pop Century. And we're actually going to go around the back of the building this way, because I want to show you guys where the Skyliner is. And you can see it's suddenly gotten real dark. Just in a couple of seconds, you're walking along and things get real dark here. But still, once again, it looks really pretty walking along. We usually shoot this during the day, but I think sometimes it's just nicer to come at nighttime. I want to start getting up here more. We're going to do a little bit more night shooting, because we've got a lot of resorts that we've done the day shooting on, and I'd like to get some night shots out. I just got to get a really nice, I'm probably leaning towards, I don't know, probably something like another Sony. I'll probably pick up another Sony. We'll get the A7 IV. We were talking to Jojo from Jojo's World, and he uses the A7 IV. He really likes it, so we're probably going to pick up one of them. We just lost our A7 III, so now we're going to get a new one of them, so hopefully that'll help us out. And once again, if you guys are buying and selling, I do use eBay. I'd recommend buying on eBay, but don't sell anything, guys, because like I told you guys in a couple other videos, somebody did hack the website and they stole one of our cameras with 3 lenses. So that's a tough hit. So it's a learning experience, but I recommend buying. Do not sell them, guys. And as you can see in the distance there, that's the Skyliner. And in the background off to the left, that is Pop Century Resort. Now you can see on the right here, you got Pumbaa and Timon. Now they are actually on a sketch, and you can see one down the trail a little bit, but I'm showing you the Skyliner at this second in time. A little bit of Pop Century through the trees. But there's a sketchbook down there. Right here also with Pumbaa. Now on each corner or the ends of these resorts, they have these sketch pads. So it's not just a big white piece of paper or bulletin board, it's actually a sketch pad. So they fit it in with the movies and the animation. And on the back of these buildings, you'll look around and you'll see like the sketches on the back of the building. So on the insides, they look really cool and they're painted. On the outsides, black and white sketches of the actual movie. And you're not going to really see that tonight because it's too dark, but we'll see if we see any coming down here. And as you can tell, that's a pretty decent sized resort because look how far we got to walk yet. And that's just to get over to the Skyliner. We're going to make our way down, and tonight we're going to actually jump on the Skyliner. I'm going to see if I can do a video on there. I don't know how dark it's going to be in there, but we're going to make our way down, get on there. We were actually going to go over and shoot the Pop Century tonight, but I think we're going to come back on another day for that one. We've just lost too much light here tonight. And it's amazing. You can tell how big a resort is by the way your voice sounds at the end of the movie. Starting to lose my voice, I think. But it is a nice scenic walk down this trail here, guys. If you're not familiar with this walk, it's on the outside of the Art of Animation, and they also have the same trail on the Pop Century side. And this is the nice part too. If you're staying on this property here, just imagine all the possibilities to where you can walk at nighttime and see all these pretty things. Just the lights themselves are just, it makes it worth walking. And the cool part too is you can actually just walk straight across from the back here and just go straight on over to Pop Century, and you get to walk through that whole resort and then go back right to your room, jump in bed, go to sleep, go to the parks, or head out to the pool. But these lights really do this place justice at night with the colors. The combinations are just really they thought about them really well before they painted. Because just look what a little bit of light on that building does. The colors just go really, really well there. You got some bathrooms up to the left there. That's the back of the Art of Animation right there. If you head up that way, it's gonna take you right to the pool. And we're actually gonna head on down here, and we're gonna bank this corner to the left, head over to the Skyliner, and that's where we're gonna call it quits. Once again, guys, if you have not subscribed, please do tell your friends, family. We're trying to get that giveaway done. The giveaway, we need 5,000 subscribers, and we're gonna give that hat away. Once we hit 5,000, the next giveaway is one of the lightsabers. So we're gonna go out, get one of them $300 lightsabers. We're gonna give that away. We're hoping that bumps us up to 10,000 subscribers, guys. If you haven't had a chance to visit the website, countrybeartours.com, check it out. It'll tell you about the hat giveaway. But right here is the Skyliner. This is where we're gonna leave you guys, and as always, we'll see you on the next one, guys. You got anything to say, Morgan?
Goodbye.
There you have it. See you guys later.